An exercise that works really well to loosen up the hip socket is an internal and external rotation combination, and we're going to do it from 4 different positions. So laying on our back, we're going to start with the working leg being the bent leg, and we're just going to start right here, and we're just going to work on externally and internally rotating it, and we're noticing how smooth is that motion. Right? If I get through a good range of motion that's very smooth and comfortable, then I can move on from this. I don't need to spend a lot of time with this. So that's our first position. Our second position is we're going to put the heel on top of the opposite thigh, right above the knee, and we're again going to do that internal and external rotation position. Right? And now the angle of my hip has changed slightly because I've now put my foot on top of the opposite leg. Again, we're looking for the quality of our excursion. If it's smooth, no discomfort, no areas that are catching or anything, then we're going to move along. But if we find that we're having a little bit of some challenge in a certain area, then we want to continue to work on that until it loosens up. Our third position is we're going to put that foot opposite of the other leg. So in this, my shin is kind of going to pivot across my thigh, but again, I've now changed the angle of my hip, so I'm working just a little bit differently. And then the fourth position is I'm going to bring my foot outside, and then I'm going to do that same internal and external rotation, working throughout that full excursion and assessing the quality of the movement. So when you're doing these, go through them as a self-assessment, and if you find areas that are restricted, continue to work on that area. But if you find that you can go through that really smoothly, full range of motion, normal comfort, then you don't need to spend time on that. Move to the next position. If you go through all 4 of them and none of them are giving you an effective mobilization, then you don't need to spend time doing that exercise.